Hi guys, today we're gonna make a rectangular square, a granny square. These squares I'm using to make a top, the sleeves to a top I'm working on, and I thought I would show you. So here's the square, and keep on watching to see how we make it. All right, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, bye.
So what I use for this project is this white yarn. It's more like a sport weight yarn. It's pretty thin. It came in a value pack, so I don't know the name of it or the weight. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver in yellow, pale yellow. This is Bernat Premium in burgundy, and this is the Value Economy from Michaels in sage, and the Super Saver Metallic from Red Heart. It's black. So, and then also a crochet hook. You can use 4.5 or 4. I'm using 4.5 because I lost my 4 crochet hook. It still works. You're gonna need some scissors and the needle to sew in your ends at the end. So let's get started. So you're gonna start off with a magic ring. So what you want to do is take the yarn, pinch it between your three fingers, and turn it around, cross it over like this. Then you're gonna take your hook, grab the closest piece of yarn here, go over and under. You have a little hook now, see? Then take your fingers out, and I'm gonna hold this loop here like this. I'm gonna chain 2 just to secure it. All right, and now see how this piece here is kind of towards your crochet hook. What you want to do is you want to flip it over, okay? So the string itself is kind of out. Okay, so we're gonna get started. You're gonna yarn over, pull up loop, and then pull through 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's a half double crochet. And then you're gonna do this 7 times. So we have 1. The first 2 that we chained don't count as anything. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, perfect. And now you're going to take the string and pull tight. Perfect. Right, and now we're going to slip stitch in this first little stitch here from the beginning. So you're going to put in your hook and then pull the yarn and pull through the remaining loop on your hook. Okay, so we're going to chain 2, and this time this does count as a half double crochet. And then in that same stitch where we slip stitch, we're going to make 2 half double crochets. So we have 2 half double crochets, chain 1, and then make in the same space, in the same stitch, make another 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, chain 1, and then in the next stitch, this one here, we're gonna make again a group of 3, chain 1, and then 3 again. So I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, chain 1, and then in the same space you're gonna go in and make another group of 3. 1,
8, 9,
2, 3. Good counting, buddy. All right, so we chained 1, and then in the next 2 stitches we're gonna make a group, just a group of 3. So 1, 2, 3,
chain one, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, chain one. And now in the next 2 stitches we're gonna do what we did down here. So we're gonna make a group of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then you're gonna chain 1, and you're gonna make another group of 3 in the same space right here. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3. We're gonna chain 1, and then we're gonna go in this next stitch right here and make another group of 3, chain 1, 3. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then chain 1 and 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Okay, chain 1. So we have established our corners here and here and here and here. Okay, and now you should have left 2 stitches. These 2 stitches here, which get a group of 3 half double crochet each. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and chain 1 and 1, 2, and 3. Okay, chain 1. Right, and now we're gonna slip stitch on top of that chain 2 from the beginning of the round. So right here, so we're gonna chain slip stitch in here. Okay, right, awesome. So at this point, I know I want to change colors. I'm going to change to my green sage color, and this is going to be the center of our rectangular square. Okay, so I sewed in my ends and I fastened off, and now I'm going to start off the next round, the 3rd round, with my sage color. You can do whatever you want. Without my sage color, I'm going to make a little loop with the yarn. Okay, and then I put my crochet hook in the corner here between the group of 3 right here in the chain 1. So I'm gonna grab my yarn and I'm gonna pull it through. I'm gonna chain 2. Okay, and now I'm gonna yarn over and make 2 half double crochets. So it's 1 and 2. Okay, chain 1, and again we're making the same space here. We're making a group of 3. So 1, 2, 3, and like before, we're gonna chain 1. Okay, so from the previous round, you have this little space that we made. So in this little space, you're gonna put a group of 3 half double crochet. And this is going to be over-explaining for those of you who already know how to make a granny square, because it's just basically the granny square pattern. So I made a group of 3, I chained 1, and then again I'm up at a corner here, so I'm gonna make a group of 3 half double crochet. So you have 3, chain 1, and again 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so I did my corner here. I'm gonna chain 1 and then put a group of 3 in every space that we created from the previous round. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, chain 1, and then see there's another space here, so you're gonna do 1, 2, and 3. Okay, chain 1, and then there's another space right here, so you're gonna do 1, 1, 2, and 3. So we have 3 groups of 3, half double crochet, and chain 1, and again we reach the corner, and in the corner you always put a group of 3, chain 1, group of 3 in the same space. Okay, so that's make 3, chain 1, and then another 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, chain 1, and then there's a space right here, so that space gets a group of 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, there's another corner. So in the corner again we do 3, and then chain 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now you're going to chain 1, and you have 3 spaces, 1, 2, 3 spaces, so 3 groups of 3 in these spaces. Chain 1, and now we're going to slip stitch on top of that chain 2 from the previous round. So slip stitch right here, perfect. And now I'm not going to fasten it off because I know that not the next round, the round after this, I want to use the same color again. So I'm just gonna keep slip stitching on top of those half double crochets until I get to the chain space here. So I'm gonna put my hook in, and then I'm gonna grab my burgundy color, and I am going to pull it through that chain space with my hook and pull it through the hook that was on my crochet. Did you get that? So here it is. So I have one hook left. I'm gonna put my crochet hook in that space. I'm gonna grab my yarn and pull it through once through that space, and pull it through again through the hook that was already on my yarn. So I changed my color now. Now I can chain 2. I'll pull this yarn tight. All right, so I chained 2, and now I'm gonna go into the same space, and I'm gonna make 2 half double crochets. Okay, 2, and then chain 1, and then a group of 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, and that's our cord. All right, so you're gonna make in every space from now on, in every space here and here, you're gonna make a group of 3, chain 1, group of 3, chain 1. You're gonna reach your corner, you're gonna make your cluster 3, chain 1, and 3. You're gonna chain 1, and you're gonna go along the long side and make a group of 3 in every space, corner. You have your space, 2 spaces here, corner, and I will meet you up here when we're all done. All right, so I finished with my burgundy color. It's a little crinkly. Your square will be crinkly. This all resolves itself when you block it. So here it is. So I'm right here at the end, right, and I am going to slip stitch on top of those chain 2. All right, and at this point I can cut my yarn off because I know that I'm not gonna use this color again in my square. So I'll just cut this off, pull it through, and now I'm gonna grab again my sage color that we didn't cut off from the previous round, and I am going to go in that space in the corner, go in here, take my yarn and pull it through, chain 2. Okay, and now I'm ready to do my round again. So again, you're gonna do 2 here because the chain 2 counts as a half double crochet, chain 1, and then you're gonna make another group of 3. Okay, 3. All right, see, and then just keep going like we did before the previous rounds. In every space you're going to make a group of 3. You're going to get to the corner, make a group of 3, chain 1, 3 in the same space, and long side again, just do the same thing. 3 half double crochet in every space along, okay, until you reach the corner and you make your cluster. All right, and I will see you at the end here when we do the color change. Okay, so I finished my green, my round with the green. Now I am going to slip stitch again on top of those chain 2, so slip stitch. Okay, and now I can just fasten off because I know that I'm not going to use my green color again. Okay, cut that off. Okay, so we cut that off, pull it through, and now we're going to start with the black. So I'm going to pull it through, 1, 2. Okay, so again, just keep going. The only reason why we don't slip stitch on top of these is because we're not going to use this color again. So on this round, I know that I want to make 2 rounds with the black. So because I'm going to make 2 rounds with the black, when I come here at the end of my round, I'm going to have to slip stitch all the way until I get to this chain 1 space. Okay, because I know I want to use it again. So I'll show you once we get up here. I'll show you what I do. All right, so we reached the end of the round. Again, like we did before, we're going to slip stitch on top of that chain 2. So 1, and then we're going to keep slip stitching. So 1, 2 more times until we get here to the chain 1 space. Okay, perfect. And now in the chain 1 space, we're going to go in and then pull up the black yarn again, because I know I'm going to do another round of black. So I just pulled it in and slip stitch, and now I'm going to just chain 2, and I'm going to make my group of 3, chain 1, 3, and then in every space, chain space here, my group of 3. And this is what the square should look like. Okay. All right, so now I finished off my 2 rounds with the black. See? And I want to join in the corner here again and just change my color to white. Okay. And I mean, you can just have fun with your own colors. This project is really great because you get to use your scrap colors. So just joined in my white color up here. I chained 2, and again I'm just gonna go around and make a cluster of half double crochet in every space. When you're at the corner, remember, always make 3, chain 1, 3 in the same space to keep that corner, and then keep going. And with my white color, I am going to make 3 rounds. So I'm going to make 3 rows, and at the end I'm going to make a row of half double crochet all the way across, just because I like the look, and it makes the square a little bit bigger and it gives it a nice finish look. Okay, so I'm here at the end with my white round. Again, I'm not going to fasten off because I want to do 2 more rounds of the white. So I'm going to slip stitch here once, twice, 3 times. Okay, so 3 here. Okay, slip stitch and chain 2. I'm not going to fasten off because I want to do 2 more rounds. All right, so I'm done with my 3 rounds of white, and this is what the square looks like. Again, once you block it, it's going to look a lot nicer. It's okay if it's all crunched up. So now for the last round, so I slip stitch right here on top of the chain 2 from the previous round. So for the last round, I'm gonna slip stitch 1, 2 times and slip stitch in the chain 1. Okay, and then chain 2. The corner stays the same as the previous rounds, I should say. So you're gonna make 3, chain 1, make 3 half double crochets. And whereas before you chain 1 and you move to the next space, this time you're gonna just yarn over and keep making half double crochets. So you're gonna go on top of these 3 right here with half double crochet each. 1, 2, and 3. Half double crochet in the space, just 1, and then 3 half double crochet on top of the cluster from the previous round. So 1 half double crochet in every half double crochet from the previous round. Okay, half double crochet in the space, and keep going, half double crochet on top of the 3. Okay, like this, see? And you go all the way around, and this is our last round. See you at the end. Alright, so I finished off my half double crochet around here on the edge. All I have to do is fasten up and sew in all these pesky ends right here. But yeah, it's all done. And here this is one that we just worked on, and these are the blocked ones, just to show you the difference. They're much nicer when they're nice and blocked. So definitely block your work. Thank you for watching. Bye. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.